hot, the bunny, no they tire. Shege and vibes. Now real talk, pure cruise, pure fire. Shege and vibes. Shege and vibes. The hot, the bunny, no they tire. Shege and vibes. Now real talk, pure cruise, pure fire. Shege and vibes. Wahala sweet, gossip day, matter scatter. Shege and vibes. From your phone to your yard, we be the baddest chatter.
Well, yo, Chale, what's up? What's up? Welcome to Shege and Vibes. Yes, here we unpack the craziness, the madness, the chaos, the love, and everything in between. I am Portia Free Love, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with my squad. Yeah. What's up?
You there inside?
You there inside?
Yeah.
Shege Vibes.
Vibes strong.
All right. So today we are looking at the story of Adwoa. And Adwoa's story, and I'm feeling very emotional about it. I'm yet to read it for you so that you would also tell me your mind.
Okay.
Right. Are you ready?
Oh,
Are you ready?
Press I.
All right, let's go. So when Adwoa met Kweku, it felt like God had finally remembered her. He was kind, stable, and above all, he loved her like pure gold. Adwoa had come far. She had survived a rough past. Not just mistake, but survival. At 21, she was hustling in Accra, doing what she had to do. The sugar daddies, the quick money, sometimes even escorting foreign businessmen just to pay rent and help her little brother through school. She hated it, but she always told herself, this isn't who I am. It's just how I am surviving. By 29, she was a different woman. Clean, working, educated, rebranded. She'd put her past behind her and even giving her life to Christ.
Okay.
So Kweku came into her life respectful, God-fearing, from a serious family. She prayed hard before accepting him. And when they got married, she gave everything to the union. That means she was faithful, she loved him and everything.
Yeah.
Then 2 years in, the truth came out. I don't know. Well, let's continue.
It's leaked or something.
It leaked, yeah. The truth came out. Not because she confessed, but because someone from her past saw her at a wedding and smiled the wrong way and dropped the bomb. Campaign. It spread like wildfire. Screenshots, old pics, a leaked video from her Slay Queen days. Even on WhatsApp, voice notes from Sugar Daddy bragging about her. Kweku was destroyed. I don't even know who I married, he said. She cried, she begged and told him that girl is dead and gone. She buried that girl years ago. But he couldn't unsee it. He couldn't unhear it.
Yeah.
The stories. His friends mocked him. His family labeled her spoiled goods in church clothes. Now he wants a divorce. And Adwoa is torn, angry, broken, but not ashamed. She says, I never lied. I just wanted a chance to be new.
Yeah.
But in this society, do women ever like her get a chance? Do people even get a chance? In society like this? In a society like this? Now, that's the story of...
That's the Shege.
That's the Shege. That's the Shege.
Okay.
Right. And the story of Adwoa, hearing it, how does it make you feel emotionally? Are you sympathizing with her, or you are being judgmental about it? You want to be judgmental about it? Let's look at the story carefully. Let's look at the Shege well.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, Ebo?
Alright, so I'm actually going to sympathize with her. Why? Because I feel like we all have our past. Some that we are proud of, some we are not proud of. So for me, for her to come out from a past like this, trying to build a new Adwoa, and this past catching up to her, I feel like it's sad because you can just imagine the work that Adwoa probably put in transforming the old self to this new self. So whoever leaked that information about her wasn't fair to her, because she has actually put in the work. And if she was proud about her past, I don't think she would make a conscious decision that, oh, this thing that I've been doing, I want to turn around. Because from the story you could tell that even in the act, during the period where she was doing all of that thing, she wasn't proud of it.
Right.
So it's something that she wanted to stop.
Yeah.
It's not like she was actually enjoying what she was doing, but to survive, that's why she was doing that. So me, I feel very, very, is it sympathetic?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm actually sympathizing with her. Yes, with her
right.
on that. Yeah.
Mr. Simple. What's up?
Mr.
Like
Simple,
today,
Mr. Simple and flexing the camera.
Yeah.
He carry space capture. The camera you go run.
Mr. Simple, what's your take on it?
At Rowan.
Charlie.
Don't give her what.
Issues like this is very, very dicey.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very dicey. I can't really blame the guy
for calling the marriage.
Yeah,
off.
I can't blame. I can't really blame him, because
how would you talk?
How would you feel if your wife's pictures, videos, and everything is out there? Do they have kids?
Yes.
You have kids. Charlie, let's be honest with ourselves. Come on. It's fine. It's her past, right? And she was able to turn her life around.
Yeah.
Yes. In wholeness.
Yes.
In
Kudos to
wholeness.
her. Charlie, she really tried. It's actually like very good. It takes like a lot of courage to actually do that. Coming back from such a background and then turning everything around and all that. But at the same time, you can't really blame the guy. Do you understand? You are married to someone whose pictures and videos are out there. You have kids.
But that's not who you fell in love with, though.
Yes, but this is the situation. This is what has happened. It's out there.
So
do you get it?
I feel like, since, you didn't fall in love with that past that is showing out there right now, you should be supportive enough to stand by the lady that you fell for.
I totally understand you, but this is traumatic.
Traumatic in
to the gentleman.
Yeah.
It is.
It is very, very traumatic. The girl, she can. I feel like the girl can handle it.
If she said that she's not ashamed.
Yeah, she can
because she has been able to wholly and fully transform herself.
Yes. That is what she is aware of, but the guy is not aware of that. Do you understand? The guy is totally not aware of that. For him, he married somebody who he felt like was clean everything,
And nothing has changed, even though the pictures and videos are out. Nothing has changed. The person you married.
The person is the same person.
The person is the same person, but this is where you are now seeing a different aspect of that person.
But when you were going to get married, did you not know that different aspects of the person can come?
Fine, but not to this extent.
Which extent?
Of you seeing your wife's videos and pictures and
what about if she was a murderer?
No, no matter what. Let me say something. The guy is not to be blamed. Let's be truthful.
So you are saying that you are telling me right now that you cannot love a person truly if you don't know their past?
It counts. It really counts. Because sometimes let's try to be real. Do you understand me? Let's try to be real.
Sometimes let's try it to be actually it wasn't very good.
Let's try it to be
for number. But sometimes you have to see things, in a different way. Like you have to see things.
Yes, but it will take time. The issue.
So that's why you should give the time that time.
Yes, but
the person you the person you agreed to spend your life with is different from whatever is out there now. So I feel like if you love the person enough, that love should be able to cover, like to be able to make you stand still, support your woman. Because though she is not ashamed of that, because she wasn't expecting that past to come and be a thing because before she wasn't even proud of it before.
Yes,
it's something she did to survive.
I understand you, but bear in mind the guy fell in love with who the new person.
And so why do you even care about what you are seeing?
Oh
now?
no,
The
it will definitely play a role.
Yeah, you would care, though. You would care, but
you
it
care.
shouldn't go to the extent of you calling.
No. The issue is you can't tell people how to react to certain issues.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So
You can't. Everybody react to issues in their own way. Do you understand? And everybody has who they want to have in their life, and what they look in the person. Do you understand? You have your preference. Do you understand? Everybody has his or her preference. Somebody likes a God-fearing person. That is who they want. Somebody likes a baddie. Somebody likes a bad boy. Somebody likes mixture of baddie and then God-fearing. Do you understand? Obiano a preference. So when you present this, you present what he wants to him, and then later on he finds out that fine, it's in the past. Which I totally understand.
she didn't present what he wants.
It came out.
She presented herself.
Fine.
Because she
That's
had
it.
worked on herself
Yes.
wholly and fully
Yes.
before meeting
Yes.
So
The
whatever,
guy.
whatever that this guy fell for is a true self.
is
Okay,
her
okay,
true
okay,
self.
okay,
Because
okay.
even
That's
in
the
the
true self.
process of doing whatever she was doing, at the back of her mind,
Yeah.
she knew
A
it's
conscience.
about survival.
Yeah.
Fine.
And that she was doing it in the name of survival.
Fine. That is for her, but that is not for the guy.
So the guy is allowed to be betrayed or feel betrayed, all right.
Of course. Yeah.
But why is it that women pay higher price for past situations like this?
When you say women, I don't think women pay higher price.
But
When-
that's the case.
Mostly.
No, when a guy goes to do you know how ex-convicts feel when they come back to the society?
How do they feel?
Ex-convicts can
No,
be
but
a
no.
guy, can be a lady.
Have you
No,
experienced that?
No, men. No, it's out there, men. When people come out from prison, nobody wants them.
It's the same.
Families-
It's the same.
families
It's the
like
same
lady.
thing.
So
But the women
so
go
that's what I'm
through
saying.
it.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, that's what I'm saying. That it cuts across.
Mm.
Do you understand? It cuts across. Well, you can say that a guy with this side, I can say it's biased on the guy's side. Because guy there, we feel like if you have done so many things with women and then you feel like, yeah, you be G.
Yeah.
Guy there, you go feel sleep with plenty girls and they be like, yeah, you be G, you be playboy. You know? Even the girls like that.
Yeah.
The girls like
Most
what?
girls like that.
That's-
Most girls
that-
like bad boys. And it's true. Am I like?
That could also be like the preference thing, because not every
Yeah,
lady
yeah.
that,
And I'm saying
goes in for a bad
there
guy.
was
so
something
proud
I
of.
saw recently, and the girl was like, the guy was too good for her.
So preference.
I'm saying, see, bro, it is something that is there. People look,
Not every lady.
not every, but plenty
Yeah.
of them. Plenty of them. That's why they have a saying: girls don't like good boys, and it's true. Let's be
What
realistic.
should you like good or bad? Okay. Anyway, I don't
So what I'm saying is the guy. It's something. It's crazy. It's something that you can't really. you can't really blame the guy, honestly, if you ask me.
But don't you think the society has to blame for pushing or putting the gentleman in that kind of state? Because their contribution to their the reactions towards the lady, the stigmatization, and what they are calling her a wolf in a sheep skin.
Yeah.
Which is terrible, because this lady had already worked on herself.
But they didn't know
And-
that she worked on herself.
But
that's what you are
that
saying
is
right
what
now.
you are
And
saying.
that's what my point is. That's
No,
what,
no.
See,
Society.
I
my
feel
point is
like-
that's what the guy fell for. And
Yeah, I
instances
understand.
Like this,
I understand.
In instances
See,
like this,
mhm.
nobody knows your wife, the
Yeah,
new woman.
yes.
Nobody knows him better
Exactly.
than you, the guy.
Yes,
So
mhm.
if
no, at this point,
if
at this
something
point,
like-
at this point,
if
right,
something like this
mhm.
have come out and
Mhm.
people are stigmatizing
Yeah,
and all of
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you should be like, I don't know, whatever love you have for the
Mhm.
lady should be enough for you to stand
No,
by her. Respects the hustle. That's you went through to
I understand.
to change to the lady that you
understand.
fell for.
I understand, but right now, the guy, I can say the guy doesn't know who he married. That is what he say. It was said that the guy said,
That's according to him. He
Mhm.
said he doesn't even know who he married.
yeah, and it's valid.
You know exactly
it's
who
valid.
he
No,
married.
it's valid. It's
Was that
valid.
not exactly who he married.
No, it's,
Whatever
listen,
you are with
mhm.
right now, that's what you fell for. Whatever she is doing, I don't
No,
think anything is
no,
going to
no.
change. Nothing has changed.
No,
You
no,
understand? Because
listen.
you fell
see,
for,
You can't.
you
So
fell for-
what are you saying? You are trying to say that the guy shouldn't have called up the marriage. Is that what
That,
you're
that was too extreme. 'Cause
well, honestly, if you ask me, I don't think it's too extreme.
that was too extreme, to be
Because
honest.
listen.
2 years. That was too
Listen,
extreme.
Because listen, right?
Someone who has changed a life for like 2 years, stay with the person.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. You listen.
If that
Listen.
past of it is not in the past,
No.
like that 2 years you stay with the lady,
listen.
it will enter into you find it
Relax,
somewhere.
relax. Listen, you are talking from a point of you knowing what actually happened. This is the point where the guy doesn't know. Are you aware? He doesn't know
Make your point.
what happened. He doesn't know the girl changed her life around.
Yeah.
What he met is what he married.
Mhm.
Do you understand?
Mhm.
So it's valid.
Mhm.
It feels like, honestly, I feel like the guy feels like, well, kind of betrayed. Do you get? Because he didn't know. And I feel like people like to bury stuff. They don't want to talk about it. It's in the past, which is totally okay. But I feel like probably the guy felt like she should have told him about it.
Right.
Which, fine. I understand.
You know what? I think
Mhm.
that in all sincerity, there are certain things, we are human beings. Let's acknowledge the fact that there are certain things about us that we know, especially the ones that make us feel bad, that we know we did based on survival.
Mhm.
We know survival means, a lot. It's a lot. And you are feeling terrible about it. It's difficult to open up to anyone.
That's it.
You see, even your partner shouldn't know certain things to an extent. Imagine she told him that, oh, this is who I was before they got married. Do you really think he would have married her?
See, Posh, the point
Fine.
is
That's the issue.
point
So my point is, if you told the person and the person went ahead to marry you, fine. He knew he still got married to you. So even if it came up, oh, I know, I still want her.
See,
But
there
here
was-
lies the
there was-
case.
there was
Fine.
no- there is no need, or there was no need for her to even bring that up when you start the relationship, because the fact that I've bottled it up, I've put it in the past. It's not something I want to want to even talk about it.
Yeah.
Because if I'm
Mhm.
proud of something I'm doing,
Mhm.
why would I say I'm putting it in the
Yeah,
past and was
yeah,
still
yeah.
nah?
I understand. Sometimes I feel like right? You don't necessarily have to go into details.
You don't.
You don't have to go into details, but you can let the person know you have certain things you did in the past which you are not proud of, and you wouldn't like to
Talk about it.
And,
talk about
and you
it.
think
And-
and you
and-
think
and I
that
think-
and you think that conversation will come up and he
We'll
wouldn't
leave
want
it-
you
we'll
to
leave it
dig
like that.
dig.
No, fine. If he wants, let's be wait. If he wants to know, and you feel like you like to tell him. If you stay, he'll stay. If you leave, he will leave. That's it.
See,
I don't
That's
think.
it.
I don't think
No,
it's.
see me. I see the
Because
thing is-
I'm coming
Okay,
here.
okay.
Because you know something. This is a life partner. This is somebody you are going to live forever with.
Mm.
This is somebody you have kids with.
Mm,
Do you understand?
mm,
If he asks you and he goes like, "Oh, you can. Oh, I have things I've done in the past which
Mm.
I'm not really proud of,
mm.
and I wouldn't like to, go into details and everything, but this and this." And the person will be like, "Oh, okay, it's fine. You don't have to tell me. I still like you. Fine, you can go ahead. Even when it comes up later, you'll be like, okay, so this is what you are talking about. Yes, I was ashamed, everything, da 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 da. Fine, you move on. But if it doesn't come up in a convo, and you don't bring it up for your reasons, for your whatever reason, it's fine. Some things you don't want to talk about. It's fine. And it comes up, you can't really blame the guy for his decisions. Do you understand? Because people react to situations differently. Do you get it?
Mhm.
Fine, you turn your life around, but the guy doesn't know you turn your life around. Society doesn't care. People don't care. Do you know that? People really don't care about what happened.
Mm,
They care about results.
mm.
Do you understand?
But that's the results. That's
Yes,
that's what they are
that is
seeing.
what they'll judge you by. So society, let me tell you something. Let's say you are going to the gym, you are working out. People know they care. What they care about is you are looking fit. If you don't go to the gym and you are looking some way, society don't care if you have a sickness or anything. They care. This is how you look. This is how to describe you.
But in this
Do you
case,
understand?
we have
So
two people
society society.
Let's listen to what you has to
Let's
say.
listen.
Mhm.
Basically, in this case,
Mm.
we have two people involved. You understand? And you guys met.
Mhm.
You met the new, your preference.
Yeah.
The guy, you met your preference,
Mhm.
and you fell for that, and you went to the extent of what trying to settle down with the person.
Mhm.
It means that what the love is not the love
It's
is there
there.
to even take that life decision. You
To
understand?
even marry a person, it takes more than love.
For real.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
For real.
so hearing this
Mhm.
and reacting in that way, I'm
Even
feeling
when
a
you
little
go to
bit
the altar, like what's it for better
for
worse?
worse.
Yeah.
The worst can come in any form.
Yeah.
Whether you know about the worst or not,
Or
the
not.
worst can come in any
Mhm.
form.
Right.
And since you is it auto say by
An
at
oath,
the altar,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's for better for worse, you still go love the person. Why
Yes.
the worst go come then you go
That
rush
is
say,
why
make
no
you end the
no
marriage.
that is why this scenario comes in. That is why I feel like it is actually good to bring up convos like this before you even go
The
to the altar.
convo is like
No, it's actually very valid. Before you go to the altar, you
Mm.
have to have certain convos.
Right.
Do you understand?
Mm.
Make sure
what's it proud about
you are
this?
you are clear in mind. No, it's actually very true.
You
Before
should-
you
you
go to
should
the
be clear,
altar,
bro.
Mm.
you have to have certain convos with your partner.
Are you aware of the way our mind works as humans sometimes?
Yeah.
You would do something that you're not proud of, you bottle it up, and then
Yeah.
you subconsciously forget
You
about
J you
it.
are
Yeah.
Like
that's the
it's-
point of you
it's
you
just
putting
gone.
it in the past.
Mhm.
have you experienced that
Yeah,
before?
yeah.
What about if she's in that state?
That was the state, bro.
No,
that
no,
was
no.
actually the state. Cause
No.
me, I don't think that
Mhm.
when this lady was making a decision to forgo the to stop what she was doing and put it in the past, she was actually going to expecting that this past that she has bottled up will come and interfere or whatever.
Right.
No,
And
Mhm.
this is a case that she made a statement that she's not ashamed of it.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So it's something that though she has put in the past,
She has fully
yes,
admitted to her
cause she was
chest.
trying to survive in that period. You
Yes,
understand?
which I totally understand. With a girl, I don't have. It's something that people do things and then they don't like it and everything.
Incapable.
But me, my issue, the guy's decision, we can't say the guy
It
was
was
wrong.
too
For me, it's not too harsh
it's too harsh, bro.
because this
It's
is
too harsh.
he's
In fact,
the
you
he's
have
the
actually
one.
betrayed- you
No,
have
no,
actually betrayed
no,
the lady
no, you have
cause-
not betrayed
Nah,
her.
for real,
No,
cause
no. There's no betrayal. No.
Someone you've
No.
All right,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
Shege
there's no
and
betrayal.
Vibes.
to live
No. There's
to
no
live a
betrayal.
life.
All right.
No.
Shege bako.
Yeah, vice baby.
No.
Let's
Shege bako.
vice baby.
Shege bako. Nyabutre. Shege bako.
Vice baby.
Hey, Koso.
Vice baby.
This is Shege and Vibes. We'll go for a quick break. When we're back, we'll continue.
Day or night. Feel elegance in your home at every moment. There are no time limits to living your style. Discover the colors of Habib and bring your style to life in your home. Modern design, elegant details, superior quality. Rediscover your home with exclusive color options. Explore now in our showroom, Habib Furniture. Add style to your home.
Yo, Chale, you're welcome back. This is Shege and Vibes. The Shege is going down, and you know that we are unpacking all the madness. But you know, before we get into it or we continue, do well to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Also, you see that notification bar? Hit it so that when the Shege goes down, you are the first person to see how it goes down. Now we are talking about the story of Kweku and Adwoa and how she has changed, and then somebody out of nowhere, that somebody will be coming to you, somebody out of nowhere pops into her life, start talking about unnecessary things and how society has taken it and hasn't even allowed her the second chance. Now, I'm discussing it here with my squad, the whole team, and it's been heated. The whole place is heated. And, yeah. And it was a name. Team Adwoa. Ebo is from Team Adwoa, and I think Mr. Simple Lee, is for Team Kweku. And he's saying all of the things that he thinks that is right to say. Now, with that being said, I have a question for you both. Do you think Adwoa needs forgiveness or she needs acceptance? Which one does she need more?
As when you say acceptance from who? From the guy or
from both the guy and society. Do you realize it's the same society that says, oh, you can do good from after you've done bad, you can change and do all of those things. And this same society has seen a woman who has come out from something and she even accepted herself and changed and turned everything around. Do you understand? But let's start from her husband, because her husband is the first point of contact when we talk about forgiveness and acceptance. Do you understand? I don't think she even has to prove herself to anybody. Do you understand? Yes. So now, which one does she need more?
Honestly, if you ask me, right, society is always going to talk. That's what I was telling you. Society doesn't care. If you do good, they'll talk. If you do bad, they'll talk. Do you understand? Society only talks about things they see. Whatever is behind the scene, they don't care. They don't know the girl changed her life around and everything. All they know is that somebody has released videos and then pictures and then what have you of the girl. That is what they concentrate on, because that is what they want. Society feeds on stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like the guy, if she needs anything, it's the guy she needs at this point.
Right. So let's look at it from that angle.
Yes. So honestly, I can't. For me, my point, I feel like everybody reacts to issues differently. Do you understand? Maybe Ebo here, he's fine with it. Somebody somewhere, he no go fit. He wouldn't be able to stand the fact that he wake up early in the morning, and then we'll know that his wife's pictures, old pictures, videos and everything is out there. He can't stand the fact that he will go out, his friends will be laughing at him that he has gone to marry somebody who used to be an escort. He can't stand the fact that when he walks outside and he's going and if they ask him, who is your wife? He points to his wife and then we laugh. We know how far. Where I say, somebody like that, he can't stand it. So the best thing for the person to do is exit the marriage, which is totally fine. Own to me, you can't force that person. Own to me. Although he loves the woman, but it no go fit. Do you understand? That is why we're saying marriage is beyond love. Do you understand?
It is.
It's more. To me, somebody can't. Do you understand? People have different type of hearts. You get hearts where you go fit. You know they care. You they love them. That be what you go fit do. Somebody did there, he no go fit. He'll be depressed. Yeah, people get depressed over issues that are even smaller than them. So imagine. Do you understand? He can't stand the fact that you look at the children's face and you be like, Charlie, your mommy said, and then kids, when it's in the society and then they go home and their parents are talking about it, or better, he knows that this is the classmate, Mamina AC, or school, they are playing, they are chatting. It might come up. Kids are kids. They can tease you. They don't care. Kids can tease you. Be like, you self, your mother in picture.
Right.
So I feel like the guy can't take it. And I can't blame him. Do you understand? I can't really blame him.
A boy is shaking his head.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head because I feel like if we are going through, a time like this as a couple, because whether it's the lady that is involved or not, still we are together as couple and we have family. I don't think that, in an instance where all of us, like both the offending, the husband and the wife, they'll be faced with some sort of trauma because that's not something that one person is going to take alone. You are together. The lady involved, though she's aware of what she did in the past, but I don't feel like, though she says she's not ashamed of it, but then like she's going to feel some sort of way because of how it might be affecting her marriage. So I don't feel like that's the time where you should encourage broken home or something like that. Because at a point like this, I feel like that's the time for you guys to be together. I mean, the point I'm making, and I'm going to stand on it, is that the lady you are currently with, it's not that lady that is what's circulating. If that's a video or whatever that is circulating is going to be a problem, trust me, in this era that we are in right now, these things, leak. It's not something that can, how should I say it?
Sustain?
Yes, it's not going to be there like forever where it will torment you forever. Because you will get another news where it will come surpass your own self. So no problem will talk about that.
There's always
so you have to consider, yes. So at the instance where you people they feel like Minja, you have to Charlie, relax. Let's fight this together. That's why we decided to live this life together. The life that we are living together, anything can come at us in any way, in any form, whether expected or unexpected. But we've chosen to be together as a couple.
Right.
For better, for worse, na yanka for offend and rhyming another poem purpose. You are saying it to leave it. So me, I'm not going to encourage or agree with the fact that when the worst come, you the guy, you are going to give up. So how do you think the lady is going to also be okay because you are not okay? Let's be together and try to what? Like console. I mean, let's try to console ourselves in a way. Let's support. Let's be supportive. Like let's be there for ourselves.
Yes.
I understand. I understand. Yes, it's a very valid point. But at this point, right? Let's also look at it from the guy's aspect. What he's saying is very true. Issues like this, it's a family thing.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
You fight it together, but at the same time, I feel like
you have a child. Yes,
what actually triggered the guy's decision was the fact that he didn't know that this is what happened.
That was
yes.
For better, for
That's why I'm saying that before you even go to the pulpit and then make all those vows, say you are going to be with the person till death do you apart and everything, certain convos have to be had.
Right.
Yes, you have to have certain convos. Do you understand? Sit down with your partner. I feel like it's the best you do that before you go there.
Right. What if, as Portia was saying, there are things that you do that
Yeah, I am saying. I understand
you. You see, you feel like
no. I understand. But this issue, there's something you can't forget. Do you understand? This thing is something you can't forget. You can't tell me you can put it behind you, but you will still not forget.
I'm sure
so
our
minds are powerful.
Before they were going to make that decision, I feel like they were in a place where Charlie nothing matters.
Yeah, I understand.
There are certain things not even coming to it because you are really happy in this relationship.
The issue is the issue is that is why they say uncomfortable conversations.
It didn't come up.
Yeah,
uncomfortable conversations
are
very, very important.
Yes.
Honestly, see, you can be happy. Everything you wouldn't know the true character of your partner until something comes up, until they are angry, until something comes up. You'll be like, wow, I thought you can't really know a person
until something happens. Right.
That's why I'm saying uncomfortable conversations. You sit down with your partner. Oh, you talk to them. You might even argue. This issue might even bring a serious argument. But if you're able to sit down and then draw a conclusion, come into an agreement. When you go to the pulpit, and no, be anything, you know that. Okay. If you tell your partner, oh, there are certain things I've done in my past, I wouldn't like to tell you. I am not very proud of it, but it was a mean of survival.
Right.
I needed to survive and I did this, that. You not even go into details.
Right.
Your partner can be like, oh, okay, no problem. It's fine. I understand you. It's something I can handle. You move on. Even if it comes up, your partner, oh, so this is what you're talking about. This is what I was talking about.
What if this kind of conversation went on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it happened, if it went on and it happened, if the pictures and videos came out, Yakada. I told you I did things in my past I wasn't proud of. Not many men would want to. It's interesting how and I'm saying
men act on issues
exactly. So the issue is if the guy feels like he can't, he should move on. Do you understand? That is if you ask me, that is the best thing.
The weight it takes a woman to carry such a burden on her head for a man with bare minimum crampon or 4/10 be.
That doesn't matter.
Now wait, then you this lady works on herself, prays is into Christ and has accepted the Lord Jesus Christ and is doing all of the effort and all of that. Sweetheart, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
So we have this conversation, oh, man, okra on your wife material. Like, after the conversation has been had, okra on your wife material into main pill.
Yeah, go.
Posh.
It's best. Listen. Do you know something? I always say this, if nipa ne kasa say you are not a wife material, it is best for you, the lady. Do you understand? Now you know how he thinks. Make it go. Do you understand? Because you know how he thinks about you, what he thinks about you. Let him go.
I don't.
I think that's the best thing. He better say, he will come up and you will know how the person they think about you, then you will make it go. See, it will hurt, fine. But at least you have your peace of mind.
You go inside, know what the guys have girlfriend.
Exactly. So the issue is the thing is that one, it be your own way come out. Then say thief be who them catch. Thief be who them catch. So honestly, I feel like issues like this, you have to sit down with your partner. Before you go to the pulpit, have serious conversations with them. Uncomfortable conversations with your partner.
Right.
If you tell them and they think they can stay, in the back of your mind, anything that comes after that,
you've had the conversation.
We move ahead. You understand?
It's
better than you not having any idea. And then
Ebo has a question.
So let me ask you this very simple question. Let's say maybe you are with a lady, like you guys are together, you're married actually, and she didn't tell you about her past. You've been together for like 3 years. Then later on, like this one is not illegal. Later on, like 3 years away, Charlie, the love sweet way, Charlie, people they plan say you go married and since the lady come tell you say, oh, babe, there's something that I just came to me. You understand? And I feel like you should know. And this lady tells you about some I was a shower, then kind of so. How are you going to react to it? It's not a leak, or nobody is saying it. The society is not. Yes, she's telling you personally.
Okay, fine. You did it in your past. Are you still the same person like you were saying?
She is not, because she's a new
one. So let's move on. Let's move on. So I can handle it.
So why can't you take like certain like what Adwoa issue?
It's similar to the
it's similar just because that one is it's outside.
This one is a convo. You hear what he said? That's exactly what I was saying. It's a convo.
How about if you hear it from a friend?
If I hear it from a friend, I'll ask you. This person said this. So it still goes back.
Gives you video evidence.
Yes, it still goes back to what I was saying. Have uncomfortable conversations with your partner. Right. So if you tell me this and this, no, we grab a can later on. We've already spoken about it.
Now the whole friendship thing. Now let's talk about that because it was a friend from her past that came in. Knowing girl nasa.
Yeah.
Minim say
it's clear.
So to the friends out there who do not want to accept that your friends have outgrown you in so many ways, please keep to yourself. We don't want to know anything. No, seriously. Pay you bills and now pay baby. No, seriously.
That's why the guy should have even shamed their friend. If for do something to make it pain a friend, say because obviously this lady leaking the whatever, this friend leaking the videos.
Like what is the purpose? Like
she wants what's happened to happen. Like the married to like on say and that's what
that's the main purpose.
That's a offense.
That's the main purpose. And like I'm saying, it still goes back to my point. If you have uncomfortable conversations with your partner, if you talk about issues like this, whoever will say, they can't want something the other. Do you understand?
Right, I
understand.
So
that's the whole thing.
I understand Ebo. You both have valid points, okay? You both have valid points. But now, let's look at the way forward. Now, let's look at the healing because now this is an entire scar that has been cut open again. So now we have to find a way to help both of them. Now, how best do you think Adwoa should handle it? Should she fight for her marriage? Do you think Kweku should give her a second chance? Does she even deserve a second chance?
Oh, she does.
Yeah,
a lot.
Honestly, I agree. She deserves a second chance.
Adwoa deserves.
Honestly, she does. And at this point, like I was saying, everybody reacts differently. You understand? Me, I can give you a second chance because I know you've changed. Like you were saying, say she changed. She's a different person. Somebody out there, he can't stand the fact that this is what happened. Do you understand? Somebody out there can't stand the fact that this is what happened. So he will bounce. So I feel like Adwoa, right?
Yeah, Adwoa.
Adwoa should try and then fight for her marriage. Talk to the guy, If he still insists, because honestly, if you ask me, right, if the guy leaves, cry, it's better for Adwoa. Because once you cry, some argument will come up, he will bring up that issue again.
Some people are like that.
Some people are like that. An argument will come up and he will bring up, he will see you as a different person now. Do you understand? So I feel like sometimes it's better if he wants to go, let him go. For your own sake, for your own good. There's somebody out there who has heard the story and knows that you have changed. He will come with a clean heart, come for you the way you are. Do you understand? That one, he wouldn't even judge you, this and that. But with the way the guy is saying he wants a divorce.
But what if there's nobody?
There's nobody. Fine.
There will definitely be somebody.
There's somebody out there for everybody. Do you understand?
Sure?
In fact, and I feel like the next, if the marriage with him, self and Kweku doesn't work, the next one might even be better.
Yeah.
And also, the only problem I have here with the way forward, how they are going to resolve this is the children involved. That's the only problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I feel like broken home is not something that So
Very
just imagine, the situation that's caused the divorce. It's going to affect the children more than the parents.
The parents, yeah.
Because that's the only problem. So if they are going to resolve this, I feel like they should make their children, priority here.
Yeah.
Because
that's true.
They can handle it. They can actually outgrow it or whatever. But this case are going to grow with this. My mother and my dad left because of this. It's going to be
crazy.
It's going to be a lot on them. So I feel like, Charlie, you guys, if there is some love somewhere left, I feel like you guys can, just sit down and resolve this. Just fight it through. As I'm saying, fight it together. You understand? Because the case, that's the only problem. The case, you both, the woman, Adwoa, why a mistake? Why a mistake is here? You, the man, you are reacting it in any way that you want. But then let's consider the case involved. Understand? That's it.
So Adwoa, try and fight for your marriage.
Right.
Try and then talk to your man. If he still wants to leave, fine. If he wants to stay, just make sure that you don't go back to your past. The same way he saw you and then got married to you.
Right.
Keep it.
Right.
Do you get it? Keep it going. Keep it pushing.
Right.
Yeah. So that one will at least give him. You can both heal together,
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be actually.
Because society will always come after you.
When the time that she was suffering and making that bad pass, the society was nowhere to help her.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Society don't care.
Society
don't even care.
I
know the society needs a result.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't care. They don't care what you are going through.
You have to resolve it.
Yeah. So Charlie.
All right. It's Shege and Vibes. Shege has gone down.
Yeah.
We've been able to unpack the chaos and the madness, and we've put love in between. That's what we're doing here, right here on Shege and Vibes. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that when the Shege goes down, you are the first person to have your ears into the vibes and the Shege. Now we're wrapping up, and I'm going to ask my squad, this one question. Society, new beginnings. Society has everything to do with me, you, everybody, individual. Now, before we get to the root or the bottom of society, we have to work on our mindsets.
Yeah.
That's correct. Now, on issues like this, how do you think society should handle it? Like gracefully or with gossip? Also, you can add your final words. I know you've said something to them, but you can add your final words and then address something to that friend, that concerning friend. What I say. So there's just round up in 60 seconds and let's go.
I feel like society is like you're saying, we have to reform our mind. Although we'll still have people who are still going to concentrate on the bad side and then will leave the good side. It is inevitable.
Right.
Even now, right now on social media, what trends the most is bad news.
Mm.
Seeing your fellow man fall, seeing your fellow woman fall, seeing something bad happening to somebody. That is what we like. And that is this issue is an example. So yeah, honestly, I feel like sometimes we should just not pay attention to society. Yeah, we shouldn't just, because if you do good, they'll talk. If you do bad, they'll talk. You can give out money, you can go to the streets, give out money to people, trying to encourage people to give out more. They will tell you are putting it on phone because you want to show off. Yes. And if you don't, you have your own money, you just try to stay in your own lane, do your own thing, they will say you don't give out money.
It's like
So
that.
yeah, so you shouldn't just pay attention to society. And that friend, I feel like it was Osheda. Because at that particular, what happened to all those years? And then you waited till like this crucial moment to release videos and then pictures of the girls past, trying to
It's always
sabotage.
the only ones.
Yeah,
Only
sabotaging
ones.
her
No,
love,
yeah.
Yes, sabotaging her marriage and everything. You for stop that. People for stop that. No cool.
Right, Ibu.
The friend is. I'm sure she is ugly. So that friend.
The ugly friend.
If you are in a circle where you see that, Charlie, some of your friends in little situations they kind of turn their back against you, bro. You have to start advising yourself before you even decide to change. You understand? Because that's not a good friend. You understand? But then society, how they should react to this cases and all of that. I feel like, Charlie, it's going to be hard to actually say how they should react. Because society, we have social media even inside. You understand? And as they were saying, social media, like the bad news, and there's actually obviously like a bad thing that will spark trends. Me now come and sit here, what they go on, miss about good trend. So society, we can't actually predict how they should. You, the person involved, yes, you have to understand that, Charlie. The society, they are always going to be a society. They are going to say their own thing. We'll be back a day. But you, the person, you have to, psych your mind to, Charlie, fight and deal with your problem in your small circle, your small trusted circle. You understand? Forget about society. When you were going through that period, they weren't there to help or to support in any way. So what they think there,
Right, this is Shege Vibes, and this is my final words to Adwoa and Kweku. Find grace for you both. Give yourselves grace, okay? This requires a lot of support from yourselves. So give yourselves grace and be there for each other. I don't think you should end the marriage because this lady has worked so hard to get to this point in her life. She deserves a second chance. So Kweku, or anyone listening who is in a similar situation, find grace for yourself. We are allowed to have grace for ourselves. Okay? Now to that friend, that Shege friend. Be careful. Because wow, your papa.
I know you
No, learn how to shut up. Learn how to be in your own business. Learn how to mind your own business. It is not your concern. Like, what's the purpose of it? Learn to mind your business. It's as simple as that. And this is Shege Vibes. Don't forget to subscribe. I am Portia Freelove. See you again in the next episode. Magba. I'm not done, no. Okay. Share. Maybe can see you again in the next episode. Magba, no
Until.
Should I go ahead? Okay. Well, I am Portia Freelove, and see you again in the next episode. Mwah! Bye.